guys, it's ChaosMaelstrom here, and welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Last time, we went back to the sealed grounds, and we discovered the truth behind Zelda, and that she is actually the reincarnation of the goddess Hylia, and we are indeed the chosen hero, who will stop demise, which is concealed in the form of the imprisoned, and save the world! I have no idea why I sound like that. And in this episode, we're going to begin our tasks of finding the Triforce, I think. Or maybe not. We might be just doing side questing this episode. But first and foremost, I'd like to show off my new sacred bow. This is the final form of the bow that we can get upgraded at the shop. So, yeah. At the scrap shop, I mean. So yeah, we now have... all of our gear is now fully powered up. So, yeah, we have pretty much no more use for rupees now that we're here, but that's enough. Now, as you can see, it looks like Kina, our harem girl, wants to talk to us. What have you got to say?
Hi.
Oh, thanks for helping me carry the pumpkins the other day. That was quite a few days ago, lady. Thanks to you, we're ready to plant the new seeds. Yeah, I like to plant some seeds with you. So, she has trouble plowing the patch, and she wants me to plow it for her. I know someone good at plowing.
Oh.
Really? If that's the case, I'd love to ask this person to help me out. Yeah, and that person is me. I'd love to help you plow. Okay, whatever. So, in other words, we need to... Wait, we can locate a Okay, that is actually pretty cool. I wasn't expecting this, but I already knew where to go, so... Is there really someone who will help me out? I'll try to keep my hopes up and just wait patiently until they show up. Yeah, it's me, okay? Alright, well, in all honesty, we don't want to actually have to do labor, because working is boring, and we've got to get somebody else to do our work for us. So, shall go find a slave to plow the field. Oh my gosh, this episode is so racist. I apologize immediately right now. Why do I always miss those things? I only got one of those guys like once. And it annoys me to no end. Another thing that annoys me to no end. These little Octoroks that live on the clouds here. I've never once been able to dodge any of their attacks. Except that one. But that was because I wasn't flying in to attack it. Well, that sure is something. Right. Anyways, I'll meet you guys when we find this person who can plow Kina's fields. That's gonna be a joke in this episode, isn't it? Looks like the Elden region has some P-hats installed. Why they decide to install these P-hats and why P-hats, which are creatures, need to be installed in anything escapes me, but apparently they are now installed. It's probably for something that we're actually going to be doing later. But for now, we need to dive down here because I believe what we're looking for is down here. And... view there, I think it's right here. Yep. Sure enough, it's the old prospector! And if we douse for the thing that we should be looking for, which is the person who's good at plowing. Hey, would you look at that? A person who's good at plowing. Why'd it have to be this old man? I wanted to plow her Okay, I'm done making that joke. I'm sorry, I'm done making that joke. So, we meet again, eh? I gotta thank you for your help last time. See, I've been searching for new treasure spots, but I can't find a single bauble or a bit of treasure. Maybe I'm just getting woozy from working so long in this heat. Sometimes I wish I could find a job that really played to my strengths. Yeah, something in a cool climate that I'd be set. I know a place! So you know a place where work that I'd be good at? And it's in the sky? I love the sky! Yay! Oh! Where do I sign up? I'm telling you, I'm in. Let's do this thing. Look, a wagon wheel. Okay, so we're going to take him with us. Do you want to call the robot and transport this individual? We have no choice. Here we go. Everybody's favorite. No, nobody's favorite. Nobody likes him. I don't like him. And I bet even Fi doesn't like him. I bet even Heave doesn't like himself. Mistress Fi, I'm here, Zerpt. Oh, you want me to carry this old thing? Bzz. You don't have to tell me twice, Zerpt. I'll be waiting for you in the sky, so don't take too long, Vert. And there he goes. I suggest that we also return to the sky and accompany... You know, I can just imagine, like, Link goofing off down here and doing Lord knows what, just to stall for time, and the old Prospector Mogma's just up in the air. It's like, is he ever gonna come and get me? Yeah. Well, still. I'm glad that we found a mole person to do manual labor for us, because as we already know, I apparently really don't like mole people. Where is the statue? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so is there one over this way? Because I cannot remember where there's a statue to get me out of here. Wonderful. I'm flying! Alright, well, we are back and to the sky, and, well, all we have to do is get over to the Lumpy Pumpkin. I've been having a rough day, let me tell you. I mean, I don't know why, I just have. I've been just feeling sluggish and... It's hard to describe. I think I might have sleep apnea or whatever they call it, where I have not sleeping properly, not getting enough oxygen when I sleep or whatever. So yeah. And let's land right on her. Let's land right on her. Oh. I was close. I bought the old Mogma's. Oh, crap. I mean, that's the wrong way. Whatever. Crap. Saying my best to... Like, I did it again! Even after I acknowledged I did it the wrong way. Who cares? Nobody likes him anyway. Wait a second. This isn't a person. Marry me! Kina, marry me! We have the same feelings for mole people! We acknowledge that mole people aren't people! Well, but then again, there are mole people, but are mole people people? Because people is in the name, but... Oh, whatever. Smoke's gonna plow the field for you. Come on, are you seriously trying to get me to work on a field all day? Is that why you hailed me all the way up here into the sky? Well, good luck, Mr. Mole Man. What? But you... Well, I guess I could give it a try. Hey, so what do you think? Wow, look at that! That's amazing! Huh, you think? Well, it was, not really. Rooting around in this dirt is a child's play for us Mogmas. Yeah. Wow, one more time, please! Again! Wow, are you that impressed when he digs holes? Because I'm good at digging myself into holes. Just ask my mom. I'm talking about, like, grades and stuff, obviously. So there he goes. I'm so grateful that you brought this lovely guy to help me. I'm going to ask him to help with all kinds of things. Thank you very, very, very much. Okay, but remember, I'm the one who's going to plow your personal fields. And we get 5 gratitude crystals. So we can take them to Rhinosaurus later. I'm really happy I changed his name to Rhinosaurus. Because it makes things a lot easier on me. Alright. Now that we've done with that quest, since we have nothing really else that we can do right now, nothing really else, wow. I'm gonna head back to Skyloft and look around. Maybe we will find something that is side quest related, not story related, because I'm probably gonna have to get to that in the next episode. Or whatever. Something looks a little off here at the bazaar, wouldn't you say? Or dare I say something looks a little bizarre at the bazaar? Okay, well, we can see that the fortune teller is out. So, we could go talk to that guy, or alternatively, since I already know what to do, we could go visit him in his house. That's right, he actually has a house somewhere in Skyloft. It's a little difficult to find, though, so I will show you guys on the map where it is. It is... Is my controller... I think something's wrong with my controller. Why else would it... Give me a minute. This is stupid. Okay. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to detach this controller. How do I do that? How do I... Oh, I have to slide that little thing forward. Okay. Great! This is going great so far. Now I'm going to have to resync the thing, aren't I? No? Okay. Alright, good. That was wonderful. As I was saying, Fortune Teller's house is right over here. How do we get there? Well, I'll show you. Go left this way. Go through this little tunnel here. And you arrived at his house. Hello there, mister. What? Oh. Wow. You broke your balls, huh? I'm fine. Go on. Please leave me be. My crystal ball is shattered, and without it, my eyes can no longer gaze deeply into the future. It's almost as though these exquisite, all-seeing eyes of mine have begun to dull and cloud over with sadness now that my crystal ball is gone. If only I had a new crystal ball to gaze into. Is it not true that you recovered a piece of the windmill from beneath the clouds recently, young man? Recently? That happened a long time ago, sir. So, yeah, he said that we could find something else down there. He found his crystal ball down there. Would you search for a new one for me? Sure. Yes, no doubt you can see the gratitude in my eyes. Well, I don't really like looking into your eyes because they sort of creep me out because they're so beautiful and they don't belong to you. But whatever. A building atop a mountain peak. That sounds an awful lot like the Earth Temple in the Elden region. Yes, I want to set the crystal ball for my dazzling target. So yes, we already know that we have to go dowsing for it. And since it's on a mountain peak, it's most definitely in the Elden region. So, we will go there immediately. But before we arrive into the spot where the crystal ball is in the Elden region, I want to drop off somewhere else first. Alright, we are just back outside the fire sanctuary. If we remember correctly, this guy said there was a piece of heart buried right here somewhere, but we have to be able to burrow like a magma in order to get it. Well, now, since we can do that, we can get it. And please don't have what I think is in here. No. Okay, good. Thought there was going to be another one of those stupid enemies in here, because I know there are some outside the dungeon. And, oddly enough, there are fairies in here, too. But we got a piece of hearts. Only 2 more left in the entire game. And luckily for me, I know exactly where they are. Where is that? I don't know off the top of my head. One's probably in a goddess cube chest somewhere, but I know where another one is for a fact. But yeah, now we've gotten that taken care of, I will go back down and meet you guys outside the Earth Temple. Because that's where we have to go, in case it wasn't obvious by now. Alright, so here we are, outside the Earth Temple. Now, if we douse for the crystal ball around here, if I could recenter my thing to be in the right direction. There it is! Remember that claw shot target I pointed out the last time we came up the mountain? Well, that's what it's here for. If I can get to it. Okay, I've got to go up here first. I've got to go up here first. Wow, my English really is great. Alright, well, we are here now. And now we can finally claim the crystal ball. I have located a substance that closely resembles the material used in the fortune teller's crystal ball. It should make a suitable replacement. Shall I call the robot to collect it? Yes! We don't have a choice. So here we go. Good to see everybody's friggin' favorite robot friend again. And why can't you be more like Thursday? Thursday is the greatest robot ever. We've already learned that. If you don't know about Thursday, go watch my Disguise LP. So, carry this old thing. Hey, Master Short Pants, how come you always get the easy jobs? Spend 5 minutes in my place, Scrapper. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Of course, then again, since I'm building my harem, he might sort of like that. And since Fi is part of that harem, he might sort of really like that. Okay. Well, that's quite enough. You guys already pretty much know what's going on. How the formula goes from this point forward. I'll meet you guys back at Sparrows, or whatever. I think his name's actually Sparrow, or... yeah, whatever. I'll meet you guys there. Here's that bright and shiny crystal ball. Bzzzt! Oh yeah, sure. Be sure not to drop it safely, because the other one happened to break, so... whatever. Yeah, for Mistress Fi. But you won't travel anywhere for me. Heck, you won't even travel to where you are. You'll just spontaneously vanish into thin air. Well, technically, doesn't that mean he would travel? Whatever, we found his crystal ball, and... fates and fortunes, my eyes are wide with the thrill of possibility, and damn the tears of gratitude. I'll be able to start gazing into the future and making predictions at once. Come by the bazaar again, I'll tell your fortune for a special price. Well, since we don't really need to have our fortunes told anymore, since I already know where everything in this game is, we won't need to. And if I did my math correctly... very fitting for this episode where I talk about plowing fields. Well, either way, with all the stuff that I cut out, I think we might have just a bit more time, so... I'm going to head over to the Night Academy, since that's where we're going to start the next episode. And to end things up, I want to talk about something that annoys me. When there are people outside in my apartment, when there really shouldn't be. I mean, now I understand that I live with multiple people, but seriously, when there are people outside the living room in my apartment, and they occupy the kitchen for several hours, where is pretty much my only safe haven to go and make myself food, I usually have to sit in here and... wait for them to leave the kitchen because I'm afraid of people. That might be my own personal problem, but serious. I really wish people wouldn't go and occupy the kitchen for several hours. And since today's Super Bowl Sunday, I have a feeling that they're going to be occupying it for several hours and being very loud and obnoxious. Okay, but that's enough about me ranting about my roommates. I'm pretty sure there are already plenty of other videos about me ranting about my roommates. April 1st, 2016! Oh, I think I might be coming down with something. But whatever. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we will go into the Night Academy and find somebody who knows about old stuff in hopes of finding the Triforce. See you guys next time. Laters! Holy crap, that went right at the screen. Oh, that's gonna look awesome in post. Yeah, laters.